Um, Hello. This was unintended. Okay, one second. I was just setting the camera and it accidentally went live. Although I did plan on going live. Please give me a moment if anyone's there. Oh god. I'll have to fix the camera to the tripod, which is the difficult part of this new tripod. Yes, we did it. Oh my god. Yay. Finally, I'm live and I'm alive. Very much alive. Hello, everyone. Whoever is going to watch later, this is going to be a very awkward moment of, I don't know. I hope the camera orientation is good. Honestly, I can't see the screen. I'll have to see my laptop. You get some shadow over here. What is this? Oh, okay. Alright, let's just leave it there. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my live stream. After a long time, I've been back on YouTube. I wanted to connect the microphone, but wow, I can't connect now. Amazing. So if you can listen to anything in the background, I'm so sorry about it. And I might have to go back and forth because this is a prime time. People keep talking, people keep coming, and I have to look into those things as well. But I decided to do the live stream because um, can you hear things? I'm so sorry if you can hear things. Yeah, I wanted to do this live stream anyway because I have been procrastinating and I just don't want to procrastinate anymore. So let me just quickly log into my laptop and see. You can ask me anything, any questions. Welcome to my YouTube channel to everyone who still remembers me. I've been making videos for more than 4 years now. Maybe it's the fifth year. And there's been a lot of ups and downs and breaks and whatnot. And but still I always keep getting back to this because I feel like this is such a home place for me, this YouTube thing. Let me quickly check in once again if the frame is all right. Yeah, I am going to be sketching in my new sketchbook today. This is what I did so far. I tested it. It's pretty good. So we're doing some sketching today, and probably it'll give you a direction onto what kind of things I'm into nowadays. So if anyone's here, please drop in a hi and let's have a little chat. I have a teacup, but not a cup of tea. It's for mixing my watercolors. And let's get started. Yes, I can see. Yes, I can very much see the live stream on YouTube. Anyone in here, please drop in a hi so that I know that you're watching. I know that people, like real people, are watching and not like I'm not talking just to the walls like I usually do. Wow, I came out as such a creep. Okay. Today I will be drawing something in my sketchbook while answering your questions. So if you have any questions, do drop them in and I'll try to answer them. Oh my god, so many people have come to the live stream. Oh my god, I'm so sorry guys, I couldn't see that. Okay, one second, let me just. Hi Samira, Nikhil. Hi Nikhil. Hey Salt and Sambar. Hello, so many people from Salt and Sambar have come here. Anyone from my YouTube channel from the beginning? Show these scribble. Oh, you want me? Okay, sure. Of course, why not? One of the embarrassing scribbles. So I was just checking with the markers and watercolors. This paper has taken these pretty well. And Namaste, Jubilee Diaries. Live chat is slow. Is it slow? Oh my goodness. Okay, let me just check with the if the Wi-Fi is on. Uh, Guys, I don't have any way to check if the Wi-Fi is on. Oh my goodness. I I don't think I can, but one second. I think I can. Okay. Please give me a moment, people. Is the live chat still slow? What watercolor are you using? I kept those messages 8 minutes ago. Is it? But I wasn't like, I mean, I didn't know that you kept those messages. I couldn't see from the phone. I'm using it. Now is it fine? Like, could we like check now? Let's see. Yeah, it is slow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's a little slow. It's still, oh my god. Now there's the calling bell. Anyway, this live chat is going to be very awkward because you'll hear a lot of things in the background and oh my god, it's still not. It's very slow, guys. The live chat is the live. 1 second, let me just check once again. Wow, this is going to be super embarrassing. Okay. Or maybe I should come live again, like cancel this and come live again. You know what? Let's just see, okay? 6 minutes have passed already. Um, you think it's okay? Okay, alright then. Alright. So today I wanted to draw something random, just like I always do. I actually kept this book for journaling and also like a travel sketchbook because it's so pretty, so many things can be done. But honestly, when I really want to do things, I don't get anything in my mind. So I've taken my trusty old newspaper. We have some things over here, and I want to draw Katy Perry because she's beautiful. Um, do we have any messages? Just checking with the messages. Guys, the live stream is actually lagging behind. I don't know why this is happening. It's lagging behind. I'm sorry about that. So we have Katy Perry. I don't know if you can see. God, the live stream is really lagging behind. I'm so sorry about that. Nothing that I can do. So I am sketching, as you can see. Maybe whole thing do I want to sketch? It happens to all streams, is it? Okay, thank you for making me feel better. God, there's a hair. Okay, amazing. We have started out so great, people. Today's weather is actually beautiful. Okay, this eraser isn't beautiful. It is, it's like about to rain. It's cloudy and it's not sunny. I mean, I like sun, but it's just a new feeling when it's about to rain. Okay, well, this is not usually how I draw, guys. I just don't know why I'm doing this. Okay, thank you, Nikhil. Thank you for making me feel less awkward. I think it's the first time we are live after Salt and Sambar kind of took off. Like people know Salt and Sambar. I always wanted YouTube to be a secret thing. I didn't want my people to know YouTube because I felt it will restrict my voice. I mean, and my urge. What do you call that? Urge to create. So I mean, my YouTube channel was a secret even during my college days. I never told anyone about it, even though I kept making videos. A lot of effort went into this, and that's why I like YouTube so much because it's so nostalgic. Looking back at all that I have done here. I have to study, but who cares? Yeah, screw studies, screw education. I'm just kidding. I was a nerd at school and I even taught my boards. So, yeah, but I mean, actually, you can have this while you study because I won't be shouting a lot. I'll be talking in a very, I'll try to talk in a calm voice. Not just for you, but I usually end up talking slow, I mean, in a soft voice. So, you can just have this beside you as you study. You can just look here and probably go back and forth, or I'll be here for a while. I'll be here for maybe an hour or something. I'm not sure. We are drawing Katy Perry. Not sure if you can see her. Here. Here she is. I'm trying to draw her, or at least not exactly draw her, but bring the colors and bring in that that energy. So I wanted to talk about a few things today in my live stream. Okay, I always talk something. So today I want to talk something different. I have a list prepared on what I'm supposed to talk. And what is it? Yeah, exactly. So after 5 years of being on YouTube, I finally um, hey, thank you, Julie Diaries. Thank you. I love the way you talk. Thank you so much. Actually, guys, you can do one thing. You can take a sketchbook yourself and you can draw along with me. Something else, like whatever you want to draw. I think it's a nice inspiration. Usually, when I draw, I like to have a podcast or I like to watch some YouTube channels that make art because it makes me feel less alone, and I mean, I get inspired while watching them draw. So, you can do that. So, like I said, 5 years after being on YouTube and struggling to get a camera that will do this top view video thing, we finally bought a tripod yesterday. I mean, not last night. Why did I say last night? Yesterday, and I feel so good. I feel so happy because honestly, getting a top angle tripod, they're very expensive. The tripod I'm using is a mobile tripod, but all this while I used to use a DSLR to film. Now my mobile is um, much better than my DSLR, to be honest. So I just couldn't figure out that mantra. Like, how did everyone draw, do the top angle shots and all that? And it was just so hard. There were days when I used to cry setting up the tripod and all that. It was such a huge setup. It will take up the entire room, and it's like this huge tripod which is slant, and on top of it, I put the camera, and the lighting wouldn't be proper, and I'll have to put some yoga mat and some books in the back and try to balance the tripod. So it was very, very, very difficult to make one single video and in the meantime, the battery runs out, and something happens. Basically, it was very difficult to film. I feel so blessed that at least now I can make videos, like I can make videos with ease. Like I can focus more on the video making part than the tech part. I mean the art part rather than the tech part. Which is why from now on, my videos are going to be very simple in terms of the editing and stuff. If you've seen my recent videos, you'll observe that the usual style in which I film my videos has changed. If anyone's here for long. On that note, I'd like to um, acknowledge one person, one of my subscribers who's been there since the beginning. Jean Claude Peters, if you're watching this, thank you so much. I couldn't reply to your message yet because I saw it uh, 2 days ago and I was very sleepy. But I owe you a response. So I have a Patreon page, guys. I'll be talking about it in this week. Um, which tripod is it? Maybe drop a link if you could. I'm trying to use my regular tripod. Yeah, this tripod is a very good tripod, Nikhil. Uh, just give me a moment. Okay, we have. This is the X-Store. So this is the tripod. It's very, very good. Please invest in it. It's not that expensive. Honestly, tripods are very expensive. The one I had was like 2 or 3K, and I have like two tripods like that. Both of them are useless now because this has come in. Excellent tripod for mobile, you know, filming videos for YouTube or Insta or whatever. So I get lost. Sometimes I forget what to speak. So yeah, I had a Patreon. Oh my god, I can't see the top chat. Why can't I see the chat? 1 second, guys. Give me a moment. Okay. When I get my pocket money, I'll sub your Patreon. That is so sweet, Jubilee Diaries. It's okay. Even if you don't like, if you're still a student, I wouldn't recommend you to spend your money if you don't want to. That is, just keep it like make your decision. But Patreon is just a way to like it's like a crowdfunding website wherein you can support artists, because we do this full time, and um, when I when I have a crowdfunding source, I can focus more on creating the things that I love rather than creating doing commissions and doing things that if I focus more on the earning bread and butter part, then there'll be less focus on uh, like this. So that's why I'm planning to relaunch my Patreon. The rewards will be changed, everything will be changed. I'll be talking about it soon. So Jean Claude was there right from the start on Patreon, and he actually like created his account because I told about my Patreon, and he has been in there for almost like 8 months now, and he's like one single patron. So recently I didn't know this, like I didn't get the notification, and I was just going about my life, and then recently another patron was added, and I was like, oh, let me check my Patreon page, it still exists. And then I saw Gene, I was like, oh my god, he sent the sweetest message ever. He said that he'd continue to support me forever. All he wants is for me to create content. It literally brought tears to my eyes, and I was like, wow, I'm making an impact, and I shouldn't stop doing it. um do you make lessons there? Well, I'll be updating the things that I'll be doing on Patreon. I won't be making lessons there. Probably if any lessons there are to be made, they'll be made on YouTube for everyone to see. But Patreon is something wherein I post the behind the scenes, and I talk about things that I usually don't talk about on the mass media, like for everyone to watch. Like for instance, um, like things like these sketchbook tours, and probably live streams in Patreon, and the basic tier of Patreon, which is like $2, will have a lot of behind the scenes on what I'm working, how like I'm feeling, updates, and a newsletter every week, or probably twice a month on what I'm working on, things like those. But I'll be telling you exactly what I'll be working on. Just give me some time. Probably this week it'll be sorted out, because I want to relaunch my Patreon and work more on what I'm doing and get better at this. So, uh, you showed him in Insta. Yes, he is the exact person I showed on Insta. He's not on Insta, which is very weird. I wish he's there. I wish he saw it. Uh, Wait a minute. I think I didn't ink this piece. Should I ink first or should I color first? Honestly, I'll ink it before I color, because it'll take a lot of time to dry. So Maybe I should be putting something at the back. Let's see. Oh, by the way, guys, yesterday I went to people who are on Insta, they know. I bought this book, which is very ridiculous. This book is found in the children's section. It was 20 bucks, 20 rupees. And it is very absurd, like getting back to children's books and all that. But I mean, people would think like that. But honestly, this book is so informative because I started with florals recently. I don't know, I have this um interest in florals and watercolor florals because I feel like I need to work on different things in order to stay focused on one thing, because when I just work on one single thing, I'll burn out very easily. So I bought this book. It's very informative. I didn't know all these flowers existed. The only flowers I knew were sunflower, rose, jasmine, like this particular page. That's all I knew. I didn't know these flowers existed, which is great. So I'll be drawing these flowers. I have this Instagram account. I have created it very recently, like a couple of days ago. It's called Saminspire Florals because I didn't want my YouTube account to take over with all the florals and all that. So I just wanted to experiment with florals because it's a great way to understand colors, and I felt so good when I drew the florals. I'm going to show you the florals that I did recently. Just wait a minute. For a sec, I got shocked. Yeah. So 1 second, I'll just show you. So this is what I created. This is from Shada Campbell's YouTube video. She had a tutorial and I just followed along as she painted, and I was so happy because this is my first floral that I did in watercolor. It turned out so good, and when I was drawing this especially, there was this moment of pure joy which I cannot even explain. They say that you have to do something for the process, enjoy the process, but I never consciously enjoyed the process. I think I was more result oriented. Um, for ages. Like I always wanted the result to look good and I never focused on the process. There were times, especially some of my videos on this channel, wherein I absolutely enjoyed the process. I mean, I was absolutely focused on the process. But again, algorithms change, you get a lot of pressure, and even with Instagram, the comics I create, sometimes it bothers me when the result isn't good because I'll have to do it again and again. But this one was so relaxing to make, especially this whatever flower this is. I think it is, I don't know. So that's when I decided that I am going to create a separate account for watercolor florals and paint in that. So yeah. Hey, thank you. By the way, Jubilee Diaries, what's your real name so that I can call you by your real name? 1 second, where's my real? Okay. I'm going to ink this. This is again one of the best, like this month I have invested in very good art supplies, and I'm so proud of it because I'm that person who would never invest in like quality art supplies unless I have some goals set and I'll be like, okay, once I do this, then I'll buy this, that. I feel like we should invest in certain thing if we are so serious about what we are doing. So this is a Pentel brush pen. I mean, if you are in the art industry, you know what I'm talking about. People rave about this brush pen, and now I know why. This is so good. Honestly, this brush pen is so good. Because it's a live stream, I'm kind of mindlessly drawing because I'm a little conscious and also reading the comments and all that. So let's not bother about the result, okay? That's what I told myself, which is why, even though this is a new sketchbook, I left this page because I didn't want to ruin the first page because I'm ready to make bad art. There's some tattoo over here. Aditya, Srikar Aditya. Hi Srikar Aditya. Yeah, I think I know you from Instagram. Ikagai, how about you tell us something about it? Well, um, I don't know if my audience is interested in literature. There's been a time wherein I used to read a lot of books and I was very much interested in writing and literature. But the time has passed and I wanted to get back to that time again so that it's a nice hobby, so that I don't scroll mindlessly on social media and make myself anxious. That book is beautiful. I think it's Ikigai or Ikagai. I don't know. Let me check 1 second. I have it right here. Yes, Ikigai. Japanese secret to long and happy life. I love this illustration, by the way. It's short, it's cute, it's easy to read. It talks about things which we usually don't focus in the usual in our life. Just the basic things. As long as I read, I just read till like maybe 10 or 12 pages, not much. But I love it because it's a very fast read. I can read it quickly and finish it off. It talks about uh, why the Japanese people are the way they are, why they live for so long, what is it that keeps the drive, keeps them going, makes them wake up every morning and go to work and love their work. Uh, why is it that they don't get stressed out, or how do they lead their lives in such a well manner, in such a profound way. So I think we all should know that, especially in this day and age. We get stressed. Even a single post on social media, a single WhatsApp status can make us um, go nuts, because such is the world, such is the news, such is the media. So it's a good read. Honestly, I like it so far. I read it and it is great. Wow, I just discovered this is a nice way to put the brush here. Hmm. Okay. Oh, we missed Katie's has a ponytail here. We missed that. Okay. Awesome. Oh, and recently I got this message from, wow, I forgot who messaged me. Someone from my YouTube, and they were asking me if I'd ever get back to oil pastels and if I'd make videos, or why I changed from that medium to this. I'm so sorry, I don't remember your name. I think it was Sakshi Creation. I don't remember. I'm so sorry. Um, I feel like going to different mediums, trying out different forms of art is just a process of exploring and growing. So I feel like I should explore different forms of art to stay motivated. And there was this time when I used to make tutorials on YouTube, oil pastel tutorials on YouTube, but I don't do it anymore because I feel I mean, of course, I'll tell you what I feel anyway. I've matured and I wanted to try different forms of art. Maybe I'll get back to oil pastel sometime, but maybe not on YouTube. Because YouTube doesn't support things like those. It's not a viable option for us to survive um, based on those. And B, because I wasn't interested in landscapes or whatever it is anymore. I just wanted to express myself through comics and just whatever I'm doing right now, illustrations. And I wanted to explore, see what I can, see my potential, and get continue what I am interested in that particular period of time. But I keep shifting a lot, guys. I mean, I suffer with this a lot. You can probably tell by now. The fact that I'm interested in florals and illustrations and comics and all that. I keep shifting a lot. I keep discovering, rediscovering a lot of times. But mostly I just do things, whatever I like at that point of time, but also whatever the market needs, because end of the day you have to survive and be financially independent. So yeah, I'm so sorry. I hope this is all right. Okay, let's see the questions. Dan, wish I could ink so nicely with a brush pen. Oh, that's so. Thank you. Um, Honestly, this is a little spilling of a secret. This is an amazing brush pen, and you can actually, whatever you ink looks beautiful with this. But also because I uh, draw my comics with ink, so I do edit them a lot on Photoshop. There are certain things that I edit, but now it has reduced considerably because I think it's because of practice. But even now, I don't think I'm good at it, but yeah, maybe. Maybe I am, but I'm not realizing that. Why did we give black hair to Katie? Hmm, interesting. Anyway, she looks like a Superman. Alright. Time to color. Let's check with the questions. I want to get into comics as well. Any tips? Hmm. My tip will be to get started. I know it sounds super cheesy. One second. Didn't want to show you my dirty plate, but it's okay. Like we all have dirty plates. My tip will be to get started. In fact, once I get back to after the live stream, I'm going to show my. No, should I show my pre? Okay, wait. Maybe I will. Okay, maybe not today, but sometime when I'm comfortable. Or you can get back to my Saminspire page and see the type of art that I did, the type of comics that I did over there in the start, in the year 2018. Yeah. So I used to work under an architect and we didn't erase these pencil lines. Wow, Samira, you're doing so great. So yeah, he asked me to, when I was pursuing interior design, when I was working as an interior designer, he asked me to sketch every single day. And did we just smear some watercolor? That is art. That is art. Anyway, he asked me to sketch every day and improve my sketching skills, because being an interior designer, you need to sketch very quickly, and um, it should be like at least close to accurate, if not accurate. So I didn't like, I mean, when I'm asked to do something, I usually don't like it. So I used to draw comics then. Although I never knew that I'll get into comics or anything, but I used to draw comics then. They were terrible. I just don't know how people even appreciated them at that point of time when I used to share them on WhatsApp and stuff. They were terrible. They were just terrible. But I think what really made me draw comics is a, a deep desire to share and to um, like, even though my comics are funny, they aren't really funny in my perception. Like, I mean, I do intentionally make them funny, but they have a deeper meaning in them, which some people. So the thing is, I wanted to show something to the world and share something. So that's the reason I didn't even care whether I was good at making them or not. Even now, I don't think I'm good at drawing comics. It's just that The storytelling is good, people like it, people like the characters, they can relate to them. I mean, we never really like what we do unless we go back to our previous works. So I wouldn't say I don't like them. I like them, but I do struggle drawing comics sometimes now that, the audience has grown and all that. To everyone, to my YouTube people, I make comics on salt and sambar. I'll link it in the description if you don't understand what I'm talking. I've been active on Instagram all this while. So I just wanted to show something, to give out a message, and I didn't care how my comics looked. I was so desperate to give that message out. So I feel like you should have that drive in you when you want to draw something or when you want to tell something, any form of art. So that skill will come over time, but that drive is what is called passion, apparently. For me, I always wanted to, I've always been this person having opinion and all that. So it came naturally to me because I didn't know that I was good at comics. It just happened. I mean, I was just trying to say something, and apparently I became good at drawing comics without my notice. I want to start drawing comics. Would you recommend drawing traditionally or digitally? Hi Rahul Patil. Again, who is Rahul? Rahul, are you from Rahul Sketchbook 20? Rahul, if you are, then welcome to my channel, welcome to my live stream. But hey, hi Jean, how are you? Oh god, my voice. I'm so sorry. Hi Jean, how are you? I didn't reply to your message, but I didn't reply to your message yet. The message that you gave recently, it brought tears to my eyes. I'm so glad. Sometimes we need people to put things in perspective, and I never really looked back into my journey. I always thought that I was such a failure, but I didn't know that I was actually impacting people through my art and through my videos, and you put things to perspective through that wonderful message of yours, and I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much. And I actually talked about you on Instagram. It's you aren't there on Instagram. I wish you were there over there. So I hope you're doing great, Jean. Um, Guys, he was the guy I was talking to you previously when we started the live stream. Yeah, Jean, finally, yes. Yeah, Rahul, to answer, if you're Rahul from Sketchbook 20, then I would say, I mean, you make amazing comics, and you're asking me how to get. 1 second, let me just zoom in on the DP and get back. I think you're Rahul from Sketchbook 20. Rahul makes amazing illustrations and comics on Instagram. I love his work, and he's so humble, such a good friend. We just need such people in the art community. So, hey Katie, let me give you a little bit of eyeshadow. So, anyway, I feel like making comics traditionally is much more challenging in the start, but you should know that people did it. Like, people did it in the olden ages. It's not like a mixie versus a traditional grinder thing. I feel like both digital and traditional are difficult. They have their own pros and cons. With digital, you should have good equipment. I'm not having good equipment. My laptop freezes all the time, and it's such a strain to my eyes when I work on the digital scale because I've been accustomed to working on with pen and paper, so which is why I don't like to. Oh god, we gave you a too dark eyeshadow. Sorry, Katie. Which is why I don't like to spend much time on the laptop, and also because my eyes get strained. So the doctor was like, "Hey, Samira, you have to make sure that you make art for a long time and not burn out after a short while." Which is why I pity the people who have. I mean, I don't pity, but I have great respect to them who have like full-time jobs and who come back, work on digital art and work on their online shop or something. So in my opinion, maybe a mix of traditional and digital would do good. But if I should be like completely honest, then I like traditional medium. Any day, traditional medium is the best. It allows me to work anywhere, and of course, if you have an iPad, then hello, you can work anywhere. But if you don't, then you're too kind, Samira. Jean, come on. Thank you, but still, you're amazing. Jean was there right from the beginning. I know, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm saying this all the time. I know you're frustrated, but he was there from it. You know, these things. It means a lot to you because someone, imagine, like, now you're there with thousands of subscribers on channel and all that. This happened like very recently, but there was a time when my channel didn't have subscribers. It was in hundreds, or I don't know at what time Jean joined. I think it should be when I had like 1,000 subscribers or something. I think even before that. Great Shakespeare said life is art in the hands of an artist. It's true. Hello. Okay. Hi. Well, hi Hemant. Okay. Let's see what background can we give. What background should I give to this? Maybe I can give a pop background to this. No, it won't be good. It won't be good. I always tend to give blue backgrounds. I don't know why. Maybe because the sky is blue and still I am a child. I'm not a grown up to think beyond blue. So, I don't know what background to give. Let's give gray. Okay, I don't have gray. Let's mix some colors and make something in bluish gray thing. Be right back. Sure, Srikar. You should be studying. I don't mind. Okay, this why I don't think violet will go well with this. Oh, maybe violet could go well. It could be like a monochromatic painting with violets and all that. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Forever, I was searching for a good sketchbook to do this, like which will take good watercolor washes and all that, but I never found one. But today I went to the store, bought the sketchbook, and I was like, this is the sketchbook. This is what I've been searching for all my life. I was so excited, so I came to YouTube to film this live video. I mean, although I had this intention to film it, but every day something happens and then you're like, you don't have. I feel those were all excuses, but whatever. Actually, to someone watching this video, this is not how you paint the background. You should always mix in colors in huge quantities so that you don't run out of them, just like I did. Now this half is going to be of a different color and this half is going to be of different color. So to avoid that, you should always mix in huge quantities. Yeah, you should. There's this thing that they say that you should do something before you preach it. So I didn't do it, but still I'm preaching it. Okay, it's still, I think it's better, but it's still light. Let me know if anyone would like to see floral, watercolor florals. I'm planning to make anything that comes to my mind. Maybe anything, but not exactly florals, because that will be again that will attract a different set of audience. I want to make art. I want to be free to make any type of art that I want to, which is why I have been restraining myself onto the content that I have to create on YouTube. Okay, that's not bad. We've learned something. With yellow flower as the complementary color. Great. Thank you, Jean. Yeah, it has turned out pretty well. And these colors, especially, these are used by the artist Fran Meneses. She's on YouTube and Instagram. I love her. And unintentionally, I have used her color palette. She's a great artist. Some of you might know her. She makes these beautiful illustrations and comics, and even more beautiful videos and vlogs. I just love her, and I've used her palette today. And then we are done. Maybe I can put some in the. Also, to Jean and to anyone who's on Patreon, which is only Jean as of now, I've put a post over there. You can check that out in case you didn't already. Yes, we are done. Ta-da! Here's the page in my journal. Here is the newspaper cutting. Oh, we could actually give some shadow. How could I forget? Let's give some shadow. Um, that's what I'm waiting for. Hemant, what is it that you're waiting for? I missed it. Oh, you're waiting for the background, is it? Okay, cool. You must be happy. Yeah, let's give some shadow. Some shadow in the back. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, I'm in love with her colors now. Maybe I'll. She might claim for copyrights. I'll be stealing her color palette. I'm so sorry, Fran, but your colors are amazing. Now I want to give some highlights. How do I give some highlights? Let me see if I have anything in my. I think I have a uniball pen or something. Wow, this is unintentional. What's in my drawing bag thing? Oh, 1 second. Oh, by the way, this was the brush that I used for a long time before I bought this pentel brush. Very economical, very good, and I used it along with this ink. It's a Suni cartoonist drawing ink. The best ink that you can find. I mean, there are other inks too, but that is affordable. I mean, cheap and not cheap. It's not cheap, but it's good. It's cheaper than the other better inks. 1 second. I'm just searching for my white gel pen. I don't have it here. I wish I could give some highlights. You're waiting for the floral paintings, is it? That is so sweet. Okay, I'm going to make floral paintings. In fact, I'll make them on my Instagram. Just give me a moment. I'll see for that pen, if I can find it anywhere. Found it. Found the pen. It is the Uniball pen. Let's see if it's working. Yeah, it's working. Time to give some highlights, baby. Sure, G, definitely. We are done, and I think I should be ending the live stream. So sorry for coming in at a random time and filming this. All my subscribers will be annoyed. I'm so sorry about it. We'll be making more live streams, I promise, because this time we have a good tripod. And like I always say, I love creating content and I love making videos. I could do this like all my life, and I'd never ever move out unless YouTube chooses to shut down. In which case, it'll be something else, honestly. So I'll be making more of these. So stay tuned and please follow me on Instagram on at Salt and Sambar, because that's where I'm active. Or you can follow me on Saminspire, Sam_inspire, or Saminspire Florals. You have a lot of choices. I'll be updating you on when I want to be live. Like when I'm going live, I'll be updating over there. But this time, let's just make it on a, like, let's have a schedule or something, like one single day. Fix it for live stream so that people who were on YouTube all this while, they also get to watch it. I couldn't inform before because I wasn't sure myself if I'd be filming a live stream. A very inspiring live stream, Samira. Thanks, Rahul. Thank you so much. In fact, I love doing live streams because they're so easy on the creator, because you needn't edit the video and you can draw and you can have a little chat. You can have a very nice chat with your subscribers, and it's also a way to earn. Like, there, I don't know if YouTube changed its rules now, but people do send money when in the live streams. That never happened, but I'm just saying, okay, in terms of the creator, it's always good. Live streams are great, and I love doing live streams. And we have done a beautiful woman for Women's Day, because most of my audience is not from India, so it's Women's Day for them today. So Women's Day, not trying to like promote pink for women or something, but I feel like she's so powerful and beautiful and all that. So unintentionally, we've done something on Women's Day. Um, yeah, and do check out my comics on Salt and Samba to all my YouTube subscribers. But I'll be making more videos over here. Let's see if anyone has any questions. Uh, Looks like no one has. Okay. By the way, this I kept it here so that the book doesn't get spoiled. This is a planner of mine that I've been like planning in. Wow. And this is my sticker. I love this. So I put my daily plan, like daily things that I have to do in this. I note them down. And watercolor florals, shameless self promotion, Saminspire Florals. Check them out if you're interested, because tomorrow I'll be posting over there. Alright then, let's see. Post it later, please. Sure, definitely I will. And this live stream will be there forever on YouTube, unlike my other live streams, which I usually take them down. Like I used to take them down. I don't take them down anymore. So it'll be there. Do comment down and let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see. I am planning for some really fun content for our channel. I'll be reviving it from the depths, from the buried debris or whatever. I don't know. So we are reviving the channel because I just feel like this is my home place for all my creativity. This is where I started, and this is the reason I am the way what I am today. I am an artist because of whatever effort that went into my YouTube videos. So I'll always forever be grateful for that, and I will forever be what do you call that, on this platform. So yeah, tada, goodbye. Thank you everyone for joining the live stream, and I'll see you again sometime soon. Bye bye. Yeah, I'm still streaming. I know that. I'm just trying to take this. Oh my god. Okay.